Hello, teacher. Nice to meet you today.
Great to see you too. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Alrighty, ready to go?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Okay, really quickly, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, teachers. My name is John, and glad to see you today. I am 16 years old, and I live with my family in a small town in Bakzang City. My family has four people: my parents, my younger brother, and me. My father is a math teacher in high school. My mother is an English teacher in the secondary school, and my younger brother is a student in primary school. And me, I am the student at the high school.
Excellent work,
Um,
John. I'll stop you there because we've got a lot of questions we want to get through and not too much time. We're running a little bit over time. So we're going to move us on, but you've done a perfect job already. Really quickly, John, can you tell me what are some similarities and differences between these photos? Can you use these phrases as you're telling me?
yes, teacher. Both the photos show that they are the competition between the competitor. They are um, they are they are feels happy or they feel sad. And in the first photo, I can see that uh, the cyclist uh, he's winner, so he feel very excited and fascinating. And in the second photo, I can see that this is the football matches, but these those competitors is lose the match, so they feel sad
Hmm.
and disappointed.
Excellent, John. Perfect answer. Well done. Alrighty, can you compare and contrast the two photos? Think about these things. Number one, how are the people feeling and why?
In the picture one, the cyclist feels happy, very happy, because he
Great.
succeeds in the racing competition. And for the second photo, the soccer players feel disappointed because his failure his failure uh, the match.
Yeah, well, absolutely right. He has. So, how are the sports different?
I think uh, the in the first photo, he's used the bicycle to take part in the competition, and in the second photo, they don't use any equipment like the bicycle. They only use their foot
Yeah,
to run and pick the ball and get the goal.
nice. Very lovely. Great observations. Alrighty, another question, third one. What qualities do you need to succeed in sports?
What quality?
What qualities do you need to succeed in sports?
Um, uh, I I think the first if we want to succeed in the sport, we need to try ourselves best,
Yeah.
and we need to practice the every day. Um, and I think we cannot success if we don't have the encourage from the family member or from the member in our team. We cannot success. I think that.
Brilliant. Well done. I was going to ask you a follow up about, you know, being trained physically but also mentally, but you've already covered both, so well done. So, last question here. Which of the sports would you prefer? And that's any sport. What is your preferred sport, basically, and why?
Actually, I love doing taekwondo most. Yeah. You know that taekwondo is the traditional sport in Korea.
Yep.
And I love this because it makes me feel happy and it gives me a fit body, a good health, and it not only have me reduce stress, but also give me the good mental health after
Yeah.
the busy day at school.
Brilliant. Well done, John. You're doing an amazing job. Alrighty. Very simple, just a listening activity. So we're going to read sentences 1 to 6. You're going to hear a conversation between a student who is looking for a flat in London or an apartment and a lending agent. And then for each question, you're just going to tell me, is it A, B, or C? So we'll listen to enough to answer the first 3 questions, then we'll do the second 3. Alrighty, here we go.
I'm looking for a house or flat.
Can you hear that?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty, here we go.
I'm looking for a house or flat to rent.
Okay, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, I want somewhere for me and 2 friends to share. We're students at City University and we're going to be in London till the end of June. We need somewhere quite cheap. We can't afford to pay a lot of rent.
I see. Are you interested in a furnished flat or have you got your own furniture?
We want a furnished flat.
Fine. Now, what parts of London are you interested in?
I suppose central London is very expensive.
Very.
So somewhere in North London is fine, and near a tube station if possible.
Well, I think I've got just the thing for you and your friends. A 3-bedroomed flat, furnished, not off Finsbury Park.
Alrighty, let's pause there. Okay, number 1. Can you read it out and then finish the sentence for me?
Number 1 is C.
So just read out that sentence and then.
Yes. The man wants to rent a flat because he can't afford to buy a flat.
Well done. I've accepted A or C in this one. I think both are correct. Number 2.
He wants to rent a flat for himself and 2 flatmates.
Well done. And number 3.
He wants the flat to be furnished.
Well done. Absolutely right. Alrighty, so we're over to these last ones here. Let's keep going.
Tube station. The rent is £500 a week. Have a look at the photos.
Oh, it looks great.
There's a pub within walking distance and a post office just across the street. Oh, and there's an internet cafe nearby too.
That's useful because I haven't got a computer at home. When can we go and see it?
How about Friday at 10 a.m.? Does that suit you?
Fine. Where shall we meet?
I'll give you the address and we can meet outside the house.
What's the neighbourhood like?
It's really nice and quiet.
Oh, did you say quiet?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Well, yes, perhaps. You see, we love having parties and we like listening to music. One of my flatmates plays the electric guitar, so I don't think we'd be very popular with the neighbours, and we don't want to cause problems. Couldn't you find something in a different neighbourhood? Somewhere exciting?
Let me see. Well, what about this one? 3 finished bedrooms in a big detached house. 4 students are already renting rooms there. They're looking for 3 more students to rent the other 3 rooms.
How much is the rent?
Only £300 a week. £100 each.
Sounds great. It's a lot of people in one house, but we need somewhere cheap. When can we have a look at it?
I'll have to
I'll
call.
pause it there because I think that's all we need. So can you read number 4 and then what do you think?
Yes, the man seems to be pleased that there is an internet cafe nearby.
Well done. He is. Number 5.
He doesn't accept the first offer because the neighborhood isn't suitable.
Absolutely correct. And number 6.
He is very interested in the second offer because it's a detached house.
It is a detached house, but that's not quite why he's interested. Do you want to have another guess?
I think there are already 4 students in the house,
It's actually,
The rent is low.
yeah. How much? Because how much is the rent a week? Do you remember?
I think it's 300.
It is 300. You're right, but because there are 3 people, only 100 a week, so that's quite cheap for him. Alrighty. Very last thing we've got to do. Can you just complete the? Can you read it out and can fill in the missing words for me? You're doing amazingly well.
Yes, teacher. I'm a student at London University. I live in a flat, which I share with 2 friends. It
Right.
isn't our own flat. We um
If you
we
don't,
decided
if you don't own it, you what do? You what's it where you pay some money to stay there? Starts with an R.
it isn't our own flat. We detected it.
Not quite. It's this one here. Detached is when a house is separate to another property. This is where you pay some money.
We rent it.
Well done.
The flat isn't furnished, so we've got our own furniture.
Well
The
done.
flat is a part of a, a tube station house. The flat is a part of a detached house.
That's
It
the one.
is in a nice, quiet, uh, quiet, quiet neighborhood, and the neighbor are very nice and always say hello.
Well,
Luckily, the
same as this word here.
flatmate,
No,
the tube station.
not quite. It is our own flat, so we rent it. Luckily,
Uh,
there's something. Luckily,
the
so it's the same word. Yes, it's the same word as the second one. So what was the second one?
Luckily, the rent isn't too high, so we can afford it. My 2 flatmates are also at London University, so every morning we go together to the tube station and take the underground into the city.
Excellent work. Did an amazing job. There we go. Did an amazing job, John. Excellent at reading and speaking. Big thumbs up, and you can all done, and you can head off for the rest of your evening. Well done.